Right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Angie Blog. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good Sunday. Sending you good vibes, good healing. I do have a collective message for you guys. Don't know where I'm going with this. I was guided to finish doing the other signs that I have to finish. And then go into their 4th month journey and healing journey for them. But first, I have a message for you guys. Today is, I don't know, I'm going to put it out there. The lesson of today is to continue having faith as like a mustard seed. I don't know, I just kept hearing that. And in the prayer of today or Sunday, it was all about faith, that, faith is, it's love, not to lose faith, even with tribulation, even if things are going not our way, I feel like we still have to have faith in the Most High, right? That He created us, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna start with that. Thank you guys so much also for, welcome new subscribers. If you're new in this channel, I'm Angie. Hello. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking, commenting, and, sharing our content and being here. Also, thank you so much for those who support Your Story Matter podcast. I really appreciate you. That little community over there is growing beautifully. It's becoming international. And that's thanks to you. So thank you guys so much for your support, your downloads. It's very nice. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Also, for those who support REBUKE community as well on Instagram and on the website as well, who purchase anything from the eco store. Thank you for, for supporting us. Okay, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you also those who donate to the channel. Okay, your prayers, your email confirmation, everything like that. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. I just wanted to say that. And also, keep the faith. Thank you so much for trusting me and your energy. I do not do personal readings, so don't get scammed out there. Okay, I'm basically here in this channel on the podcast, Your Story Matter podcast, or on REBUKE blog, which I'm working on the blog for this month as well. But other than that, everything you need to know is in the description below. Okay, any other than that, it's not me. Okay, all right, so let's dive right in. I feel like called to use this deck, so let's see what's going on. Okay, solitude, crossing bridges. Okay, silence, peace prevails. Take some time to listen. I'm hearing be quick to listen, slow to speak. Okay, so that's for some of you. Be quick to listen, slow to speak. Okay, so this is the time for that. Also, yesterday was a lot of that for me, even though I wasn't feeling too well, guys, but it felt like I had to listen more than like to talk or to, it's like more recharging and resting and stuff, but it was more like listening, a lot about, forgiving those who, are grateful and stuff like that. And it doesn't matter, just forgive. And that says on the Bible, like Jesus was like, forgive 77 times if you have to, but I also learning that, not necessarily, if you're expecting forgiveness or expecting somebody to apologize or something for what they have done, like, that's expecting it can slow down your process. Okay, I can slow you down. I mean, when people do you dirty or do stuff, they know what they're doing. Okay, they know. And some people are receiving intense karma right now because they know what they did. Also, the shame and the guilt keeps people like, constantly, you know, I don't know, I felt like saying that, like, just continue moving forward, and wish them well, wish them healing, wish them that they have a pure heart, clean heart, because, you know, purifying our hearts and working on our hearts and keeping our faith and doing this time and trusting, you know, but also trusting our intuition, right? Because sometimes we get into situations where we think it's like, oh, it's the person, red flags and stuff like that, but we also have to recognize, like, why did you accept that? You know, that's where the hardest work is. The heartbreak that we have to deal with, the fact that we broke our own hearts, you know. So yeah, cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life force. Like I said, I thank you, Holy Spirit. Just confirming what I'm saying. Like, right now there's a lot of cleansing, a lot of purification, and this requires, you know, taking some time off, rest, having that alone time, doing our cleansing bath, Reiki healing, crystal healing, maybe going to, if you can, a spa or something like that, like having some time to really recharge, okay? But also that cleansing waters is like, it's like accepting, you know, the love of, you know, like the grace, like, you know, our creator's trying to, especially if we're doing the work, you know, to keep nurturing our intuition, our faith and stuff like that. Like, you have to let him cleanse you as well. You have to let him, like, have that time with him to purify yourself, you know. He's doing that. Purification activates vibrant life force. So that too is like, he's giving us also the opportunity of understanding what, okay, this is what it can help you, you know, live longer if you do it this way, or this is an opportunity to have a better connection with the Most High if you do it this way. But also, it's not only that, like, whatever you're doing for yourself, and then you're, you know, glorifying him and praying, meditating, you know, doing things, surrender everything to him, the more he kind of be able to do his work, the more be able to cleanse you. But also, you know, when you forgive people, also you give him the opportunity to work on them as well. That way that, you know, you forgive for yourself, release him, and then you let him and your angels and ancestors do the work on those people, especially if they are not, you know, they're psychopath, sociopath, that they don't feel sorry for what they did. They're not sorry, you know, but you, and also that too, if you're somebody who has forgiven them and still praying for them and stuff like that, and they're still ungrateful, they're still doing things, you know, to jeopardize you and stuff like that, that's not your problem anymore. Vengeance is not for us. At the same time, you doing what you're meant to be doing as a earth angel, earth warrior in here on this planet, you're cleansing yourself, you're working on yourself, you're still purifying yourself, you're still, like, what he wants you to remember is not to change your heart because of bad people, because of people who are, you know what I'm saying? Let them deal with the consequences of their actions, okay? Yeah, again, a lot of rejuvenation, a lot of water. Some of you could be water signs, a lot of water signs here. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Rejuvenation, rain. It doesn't necessarily have to be. We also have earth. It could be earth, okay? Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, okay? Clear the past and heal the present. Absolutely. Some of you need to let go of that guilt. Let's say, I don't know, if you wrong someone and it's like the guilt and the embarrassment and the pain and the, you know, you're kind of like blocking your own blessings for staying stuck in the past, and that is some form of karma as well. If you know, continue reliving the past and staying there, that's what it says. Clear the past and heal the present. That's what a lot of you are meant to be doing right now. Okay, this is why this purification needs to happen. You need to forgive yourself. You need to, if you've done wrong to somebody, you need to make amends with that person if you feel like your God is telling you to do so. Just follow your intuition, because a lot of you is that you didn't listen to your intuition and listen to common sense, you know, and right now there's an activation of purification right now that is happening, but it's only if you accept it, right? It's only if you believe and you have faith that God is able to do this for you. You know, we are not perfect, we all make mistakes, but I feel like there's something here, 10 on the clock I just saw. So there's a cycle that you guys have ended, and this is why this cycle needs to be like flushed out, like recycled, right? And this is where this purification can come in. And especially, you know, you also need to understand that creating boundaries during this period, especially from people that have caused you pain or have caused you hurt or have betrayed you or have, I don't know, reject you or something. There needs to have that period of like really cleansing yourself, detaching, especially if there was any trauma bond or any bond. Like, let God do his work, you know, and you guys continue doing what you need to do for yourself, protecting your energy, protecting your peace, staying away from situations that no longer serves you, stuff like that, so that you can also have that time to clear the past and heal the present, okay? And heal in the coming present, right? So that you can be here in the now, right? Breaking trail, yeah, absolutely. A breakthrough is at hand. So yeah, this is why it's like your spirit guide, Holy Spirit is preparing you, is because there's a breakthrough coming. And you need to be ready. You need to be cleansed. You need to be clean, purified, so that, you know, this new beginning that is coming in, it's able to, you know, see this person is like kind of plowing, making the way, you know, but this person, you know, it's already clean and healed from within themselves, so that are able to do this. This is very exhausting as well. You know, it's also some of you could be being ruled by your emotions, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that, but we also have to understand that emotions are not facts, right? But also that too is like, we have to make, you know, always clarify with the Most High to see if whatever's in your mind, it's the truth, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have to take time off, take time to connect with God to see, okay, if even the channel message that I get now, like I want to confirm before I post or wherever I put anything out there, even my writing or anything like that now, because there's a lot of, you know, let's just say enemy entities and stuff trying to jeopardize you know, healing work, right? Especially if it's helping the collective, is helping them break generational curses, especially if they're having some breakthrough that's coming in for them. And then, you know, the enemy is always in the details, right? So this is something that I've been talking about, not only in my podcast, but also here, if you look back. Yeah, because there's a transformation. You guys are transforming. There's like a death of a cycle or something. A fresh new way of living emerges. Yeah. You guys are going to be doing something completely, not drastically completely different, but it's going to be something that is like more fulfilling, more better for you. Okay. A fresh new way of living emerges. And then what we have in the bottom, yeah, in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. Like, it's something that you will be working, that it will be super amazing in the winter months. Yeah, it's also preparing you for any tribulation or any tower moments or anything that is coming your way. Yeah, especially because you have a hidden treasure, like a hidden gifts or talent. And this is why it's saying that a lot of you treasure that gift that God has put on you. You know, keep the faith. By, you know, you're keeping the faith, nurturing your faith, your intuition, you're able to, you know, protect and nurture this gift that he has given you, so you don't stop, so you continue doing what you got to do. Not only the gift is for yourself, but also, like, you know, for the humanity, for your community, for the planet. Okay, so make sure that you're taking responsibility about that. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. See, you literally have a treasure within yourself. Yeah. Taking shelter, the answers are within. This is why you guys have to literally for now, like, go into your hermit mode, solitude mode. Yeah, overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Absolutely. See, this is isn't that the sword of author sword. Like, remember, he was the only one who was able to take the sword out. This is you. You're the only one who has that truth from within yourself, and you're being guided. Like, you see the bird, you could be seeing birds and stuff like that. You're being guided to your ancestors and angels are guiding you about this, that you have this hidden treasure within yourself. It's just that you haven't taken, like, there's so much distraction and so much going on. This is why I understand, like, it's very difficult to see or even believe that we have gifts and talents when we're so distracted, when we're doing so many things. We're seeking for validation externally and not focusing on ourselves, you know. Some of you are wondering, others of you is that, like, you finally want a relationship where it's reciprocal, right? Where there's you know, loyalty, faithfulness, and I feel like there's someone or some people who are working on towards that, because they weren't raised like that. They weren't raised to be committal. They weren't raised to be loyal and faithful, you know, and they're learning that through you. But also, it's like the shame and the guilt has kept them stuck and seeking that validation from this karmic, and then have been going in that karmic cycle. And they know this. Yeah, this is the breakthrough. Somebody's transforming from that. They're like, you know, this is toxic and I can't be doing this. Like, they know that. And I will talk about that in my podcast. I'm talking about the new podcast that we're working on right now. It's definitely about this. So I'm going to go further in this in the podcast. But I know that he wants to make us realize that a lot of things that we were normalized and accustomed to do in the past, in terms of relationship, finances, how build stability, you know, the way how we, you know, treat ourselves and our planet also affects us psychic as well, and also our gifts or you know, but also our abilities to be able to self-heal ourselves, you know. And especially if we're constantly entertaining low vibrational karmic energy who don't want to change, because karmic is that, it's people who don't want to change, who don't change, who try to jeopardize others, trying to control and manipulate people, and they see that as a normal thing. Completely psychopath and psychotic and sociopaths and sadists. So some people don't see that. They only see that once they get into it, because they're really good. They're very good actors, right? So some people don't see the red flags in the beginning, and then they start seeing once they are in that relationship. Once they see that, they recognize that they're stuck in a karmic loop, and then also that this person also kind of betrayed them because they portrayed something that they were not, right? So a lot of you are also realizing that you're feeling kind of dirty, right? I felt that yesterday massively. A lot of you feel very, very dirty, like stingy, like disgusting, because you know your value, you know yourself. But when you are in a low point and then you, thank God, something was revealed to you about this person. It doesn't have to be relationship. It could be anything. It could be family. It could be a job. It could be a place, thing, whatever. But especially if you were sleeping with that person, this is where the guilt and the shame is even higher, right? Because you feel dirty. A lot of you feel, I felt like that dirty. And that too is like, it's not even me. So this is why I have to step back and listen, not only because my body was transmuting this energy and healing this energy. I'm also healing multiple generational cycles as well of family lineage, not only of myself, but I know of my person who I'm meant to be in this lifetime. It's like this is, and also that too being the divine, the feminine, right? We have to be the leaders. We have to be the straightforward. So this cleansing purification, we already started it a long time ago. And now that some of these masculine, if they haven't done the work, one second.